Welcome to Media Scavenger Hunt. It's your guy, Walter, and tonight I'm reviewing Gotham Episode 6, titled Spirit of the Goat. A murderer is going around after the firstborn children of the important figures of Gotham, and this case brings back terrible memories to Harvey Bullock, who worked a similar case in the past. Also, a decision that James Gordon made in his past is coming back to face him. A lot of things happening in this episode, so I'm just going to give you the nitty gritty of it. In this episode titled Spirit of the Goat, it starts back with a flashback scene. 10 years ago, this black leather mask serial killer known as Spirit of the Goat was taking Gotham's rich family's firstborns and killing them. A younger Harvey Bullock and his older partner tracked down the goat to an old abandoned house. Now, Harvey's all gung-ho. He say, we got him. He's in his house. He probably, the girl is still alive and everything. Come on, let's go up in there. His partner like, wait. Golden rule number 1, no heroes. He's constantly saying this to Harvey. He's saying, no, we got to go up in here and try to save this girl. It might not be too late. So they go up in there, and of course, the spirit of the goat, he has the girl in a sacrificing position like this, and she is dead. But they begin to pursue chase on the spirit of the goat. Harvey's partner falls through a trap door that the goat opens up. Harvey eventually, he gets the spirit of the goat, kills the man, takes off his mask, and it is who they suspected it to be. He goes back to his partner, and his partner is laying down on the ground, and he's knocked out. You know, this tears Harvey up. Fast forward to our day and time, another young girl is set up on a bridge in the same position with candles around in the same like ritual-like sense of the spirit of the goat. Harvey's there on the case as well as Ed Enigma. And Enigma, he's, trying to give Harvey riddles and things of this nature right here. Harvey's like, he was like, no, this can't be. I solved this case already. This is a copycat and everything. He's telling Enigma, like, listen, you need to go ahead and make sure that everything is followed. I want you to, as soon as the autopsy report comes back, things of that nature, make sure you find me and everything. And he was like, by the way, where's Gordon at? Enigma tells him, well, I've been trying to call him all day. He's not here. So this kind of strikes Harvey as strange, like, the Boy Scout is not here before me? Okay, that's strange. So it cuts to a scene where Jim Gordon and Barbara, they're talking and they're just hashing back what they was talking about in the last episode. She wants him to trust her, talk to her, things of this nature right here. And he's like, it's a lot I want to tell you, but I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't want you to be hurt. She's like, let me help you. I want to carry the load with you, things of this nature right here. So, they go to the house of the girl that was found on the bridge, and of course her father and her mother's there, as well as their psychiatrist. They talking to him, and Harvey notices that the guy keeps on clenching his fist, clenching and unclenching his fist and everything. So the psychiatrist tells him, like, this is a little too much stress on them right now. Can we do this another time? They say, okay. They cut away to different characters because really this really is giving you the backstory as well as in-depth psyche on different characters. Like the Penguin and his mother, it's a creepy scene. He finally comes to his mom's house and he's telling her, he's like, hi mom, I'm home and everything, I'm not dead, and she's just batty and everything. They have a real creepy relationship. And a scene later on in it, he's in the tub and his mom comes in the bathroom and starts washing him up. I mean, it was really crazy. I was like, ooh, spooky cool. While he's in the tub, he tells his mom, he's like, I know you told me not to trust anybody, because she constantly say you can't trust anybody, you can only trust your mother. He said, well, it's this police detective that I think I can trust. As subplots go, Enigma, he has a good storyline in this. Not only did he help James Gordon and Harvey Bullock solved the case by matching, going down a list and narrowing down to 4 suspects, and they finally getting the suspect at the end. I'll go back to that in 1 second. Getting the suspect at the end, he's also awkward around this girl that works in the record room, and you know how some guys are, they're not smooth and things of that nature right there, but they always want to help or try to tell jokes and things of this nature. Well, he tries to tell riddles all the time, so the girl is not feeling him at all, but we learn just a little bit more about Enigma. Another subplot, Matoya and Alan, they're still investigating James Gordon on the killing of the penguin and everything. They go down to the docks. This guy there, this bum that's down at the docks tells them, after they show a picture of James Gordon, like, yeah, that's the guy that shot another guy. So at the end of it, they're about to go and arrest James Gordon. In the midst of this, Barbara comes to Matoya and tells her, like, I know James is a good man. He didn't do what you think he did, etc. Things of this nature. She's like, no, he's not a good man. He's working for the mob. We're about to arrest him. Blah, blah, blah. Things of that nature right there. You need to get away from him. But it's really like she's still, harboring deep emotional feelings for Barbara. Another subplot, Lena Kyle, a.k.a. the future Catwoman, cat burglars the Wayne Manor, while Bruce Wayne is laying down sleep on the couch in the study, and she looks at him lovingly and curious. She has a lot of cat-like manners, the way she sneaks around and jumps on things real light, and she steals, I don't know if it's a cigar case or some type of silver case she takes, and she looks at his board, his little crime board of all the little pieces of the puzzle he's trying to put together and things of that nature right there. Earlier in the episode, it was a touching scene about Alfred. He wanted to take Bruce away. He said, these killers out here, I think we need to go on there up to our little cabin or some little timeshare or whatever they have. And Bruce is like, why? He's like, he's not after me. He's like, well, you are the firstborn of a wealthy family. He was like, who's gonna mourn after me? This is what Bruce says, and they cue the scene to Alfred, and he looks real sad, like, I'm gonna mourn for you. Going back into the initial story, Harvey he goes to his old partner, who we come to find out is paralyzed from the he's in a wheelchair, and he's in a nursing home. He goes back to him and asks him, he's like, did you tell anybody about the case? Because one thing that we left up out of the original report was that the spirit of the goat, he cuts a small incision in the back of the girl's neck and sews a penny up in there. He said, no, I didn't tell anybody that. He was like, did you? He was like, no. So Harvey like, all right. So he's walking away, and Harvey Bullock's partner tells James Gordon, like, you gotta watch Harvey. He's gung ho. He's ambitious, things of this nature right here. And then James like, who, Harvey? He was like, what? He was like, no, not that guy right there. So James walks up out of there, and as he walks up out of there, he sees Harvey talking to the main nurse, or the lady that runs the nursing home, and she says, your check is late this week. He said, oh, it'll be there in a couple of days. Don't worry about it and everything. So come to find out that Harvey has been taking care of his partner's medical bills and things of that nature right there. And it shows that he hasn't always been a cynic or lackadaisical or a bad cop. He's just really jaded. So, like I said, they track down old boy. He done kidnapped another girl, and he's about to kill her. They track him down to the same abandoned warehouses 10 years ago, and fight breaks out. Bang, they get him, take him to the police station. James like, all right, we got him, cool. So he's about to head out. So while he's heading out, Harvey is still, flummoxed about this. He's like, man, this right here doesn't make any sense. So he notices that the guy is opening and closing and clenching his fist and everything. So he said, oh, I got another lead. I got to play this out. So he goes back to the rich people house that they initially went to from the first girl that died. And sure enough, the psychiatrist there giving the father a session and things of this nature. So he was like, let me holler at you for a minute. And he basically breaks it down like, I know that you're a hypnotist and a therapist and things of that nature right there. And he put two and two together that she was implanting these thoughts in these people because she had been doing pro bono work for the last 12 years. And the first spirit of the goat happened 10 years ago, and here it is, this other dude is doing the exact same thing. So she goes on, she was like, you clever, I didn't think you would catch on, and all that. And she was saying the reason why she was doing it, that Gotham's elite, they gotta pay, things of this nature right here. And so she in the process of doing this, her client, which was the old man, comes out and asks, is anything wrong? And she says yes. He says a trigger word, and it triggers him to attack Harvey Bullock. Harvey beats him up, knocks him out. As she's running down the spiral staircase, he shoots her, takes her away and things. So back at the police station and everything, here it is. They have arrested James Gordon. They went to James Gordon's house. They arrested him, Matoya and Allen, and they trying to put him in the bull's pen. While this is happening, his police chief comes down, and Harvey comes down, and he's like, I didn't kill Oswald Cobblepot. I didn't kill him. And then Harvey like, yeah, I know you didn't kill him. I know you didn't kill him, Jim. He's like, no, for real, I didn't kill him. They're making a mistake and everything. So they was like, oh yeah, you under arrest too, Harvey. So they trying to arrest Harvey and James, and the police chief like, nah, you're not about to arrest none of my police and everything. Why y'all doing this? Blah blah blah. And while all this is happening, Edward Enigma, he in the back, he just smiling, doing his little grin and everything. And the doors pop open, and who is it? Dun 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 dun. Oswald Cobblepot. He is like, hi, I'm Oswald Cobblepot. So Matoya, you can see her face just drop. Allen looking like, dang, they feeling stupid and everything. So Harvey, he say, Jim, you son of a. So, he done played himself like, he's mad that, James didn't kill him because this was, for the mob and everything. And he wants to stay in the mob's good grace, for whatever reason. So it was a real good episode. Everything about this episode was excellent, and it's just getting better and better. I like when they go into the backstories of all the different characters. Thank you, good luck, and much gratitude for anybody that like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed one, less stressful day or night, and remember, media scavenger hunters, keep your binocular lenses focused and your zoom in tight.